At the end of chapter 260, the narrator explains that the ghost of the strongest has appeared. We see Sukuna's face, shocked as he notices the silhouette of Gojo in the midst of the smoke, with glowing eyes. This made me think it might be an illusion, or perhaps Yuji or Megumi, inside Sukuna, is trying to do something to affect him, reminding him of his battle with Gojo. It could also be Yuta standing there in his original body, resembling Gojo in some way. In many stories, if an antagonist encounters someone similar in appearance or power level to a past opponent, they often see that person in them. For example, in Dragon Ball Z, Frieza remembers Bardock when he encounters Goku. Same goes for Trunks. When Frieza saw future Trunks becomes a Super Saiyan, he felt the presence of Goku in him. He suddenly remembered his battle with Goku in Planet Namek, where Goku beat the hell out of Frieza. Similarly, in Demon Slayer, Muzan recalls Yorichi when he sees Tanjiro. I thought Sukuna might be seeing an illusion or a powered-up Yuta as Gojo. I never believed Gojo would return to fight Sukuna again. However, I thought there was a chance he might appear during the Tengen merger process. But now, everything has changed, and I feel bad about Gojo's ending. He has become a bodysuit or a Megazord for Yuta. Yuta is literally using Gojo's body to fight Sukuna. The question is, can Yuta win using Gojo's body? The answer is predictable. Absolutely not. Yuta will lose again. The worst part is that Sukuna will once again defeat Gojo, as it's Gojo's body that Yuta is now in. We already saw the outcome of Sukuna versus Gojo. Some might say Sukuna is now weak, so Yuta could defeat him. But just look at the final panel. Sukuna is smiling while opening his domain expansion again. That is not the face of someone who is going to lose. Whether Gege is cooking or not, like everyone's saying, Sukuna is definitely going to defeat Yuta. In this entire battle against Sukuna and all the jujutsu high sorcerers, Sukuna has only focused on his battle with Gojo. The rest were just tossed aside, like when Sukuna threw awakened Yuji, who had hit 8 black flashes, to a corner after seeing Yuta in Gojo's body. As a big Jujutsu Kaisen fan, I once loved the way the story was built, but now it's starting to feel hopeless. Every time a character comes to fight Sukuna, they are hyped up only to be easily defeated. Kashimo, Higuruma, Yuta, Maki, Kusakabe, Miguel, and others all faced Sukuna and were swiftly defeated. Now Yuta, using Gojo's body, is fighting Sukuna, but the outcome seems inevitable. Before, Ryoumen mentioned that Sukuna was not interested in the battle, but after using the fire arrow furnace, she said they won. Does this mean fire is Sukuna's last move? Or does he have more tricks up his sleeve? If he does, everyone except Yuji might die because Yuji is the protagonist. In chapter 261, the character assassination of Yuta Okkotsu becomes clear. Ever since Volume 0, Yuta was hyped up as a prodigy and second to Gojo. He was supposed to be the next figurehead of the Jujutsu Society. But now, he ends up in Gojo's body, undermining all his character development. Even if he survives, he will be using Kenjaku's cursed technique and possibly Gojo's. The entire point of Yuta doing so many things, battling with many powerful sorcerers, after Gojo gets stuck in the prison realm, protecting the remaining Jujutsu High members, this character buildup of Yuta, maintaining his strength on his own, is just completely gone now. He needs to get in the strongest body, after all, to fight Sukuna, and that is Gojo's body. Yuji and Todo, who had been building up to fight Sukuna, were tossed aside. Yuji, who had been striving to defeat Sukuna, was finally making progress, landing black flashes and doing damage. But as soon as Sukuna sees Gojo's body, he throws Yuji aside like nothing. This makes all of Yuji's efforts feel meaningless. The past 60 chapters, Yuji said he would do anything in order to kill Sukuna. He's been trying and practiced so hard to attain reverse cursed technique, which he did while fighting Sukuna. He may even be trying to attain his own domain expansion in the upcoming fights. Either way, we know that Yuji's been trying so hard to do anything that will kill Sukuna. And we even saw that Aoi Todo, his best friendo, was brought back to help Yuji in his desperate time of life. All of the insults, all of the abuse, all of the humiliation that Yuji has faced in the entire series of Jujutsu Kaisen, he was finally getting his moment to settle his score with Sukuna. He was landing multiple black flashes on Sukuna. Even Sukuna was recognizing that Yuji is trying to get rid of his control over Megumi's body by using his new technique, and that might be a danger to his life. So we finally get this moment to see Yuji after 250 chapters. Yuji is now battling with Sukuna with his new powers. That's what we hoped until Sukuna gets the first glance at Gojo's body. He just punches Yuji to the side like he was nothing. Well, Sukuna is basically saying that, you thought you were gaining momentum on me by doing a big deal of damage to me. But looking what happens as soon as I saw Gojo Satoru, you're nothing compared to that fight. So I am done playing with you for now, and I'm going to fight Gojo again. It just makes the whole fight of Yuji with Sukuna makes completely meaningless. Yuji is not strong as Gojo, but Gojo is now gone. So this is the right place where Yuji has to fight and takes a win over Sukuna with his newfound techniques, or even unleashing his domain expansion, or even striking back at Megumi's soul and wakes him up from his bed. Well, nope, not gonna happen, bro. All the built up for Yuji is just shattered in a second, as Sukuna tossed him aside like he was nothing to him. This chapter also reaffirms that Gojo has always been seen as a tool for his strength. The higher-ups never valued him as a person, only for his power. Gojo, who was the backbone of Jujutsu Kaisen, was taken out off-panel, and now his body is being used by Yuta. It's a sad end for such a significant character. I started reading Jujutsu Kaisen and watching the anime because of Satoru Gojo. He was like All Might in My Hero Academia or Goku in Dragon Ball Z. But his character was assassinated and turned into an object. Some might say it's good writing, but it's sad to see his character destroyed like this. Let's see where the manga goes from here. I hope the next chapter gives some hope for the rest of the story. Thanks for watching. Let me know your thoughts about Gojo's ending in the comment section. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, peace.